So now we are doing question 4. It says this is the equation. Now they said find V when M is 10, P is 3. So you're going to say V is equal to 4M P squared. And you're going to say now let M be equal to 10 and P be equal to negative 3. So you're going to say V will be equal to now 4 by 10 by negative 3 all squared, which is equal to 9. And then, because negative 3 all squared is 9. Okay, you can start by saying 4 by 10, that's 40. Now by 9, okay? 40 by 9 is 360. If you want, you can say 40 by 9. 9 by 0 is 0. 9 by 4, 36, so 360. So this is going to be 360. This is going to be for our V, so this will be 360. And what is it? This is your V, and you are done. Now you're going to come here. Find the positive value of P when V is 3,200, M is 2. So you're still going to say V is equal to M P squared. Now you want P, so you make it the subject. You take M to the other side. V over M is equal to P squared. Keep it there. Then you take the power of 2 to the other side. It becomes the square root, okay? Okay, the square root. Remember, we're only taking the positive one. V or M over, this is going to be equal to P. Remember, for square root, it was going to be plus or minus, but they only want the plus. So you're now just going to say this. Okay, you should be able to do subject of the formula really well. That's how you're going to do. So now I can say I've seen that P is going to be the square root of V over M, which is going to be equal to, what is V over M? 3,200 over 2. Then I'll say the square root of that. This is going to be my P. I'll say my P will be equal to 2 into 2, 1 into 32 is 16. And you have 0, 0. So you're going to have 16 and then 0, 0, right? So it's going to be the square root now of 16, 0, 0. And what happens? What is the square root of 16? Is 4. So P will be equal to the square root of 16 will be 4. The 2 zeros are still there, so it's going to be 400 like this. So this is going to be 400. Okay, if you want, you can try to say, will I get, oh, we can try. I mean, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's say, is 400 times 400 going to give us that? Or maybe I'm wrong. This is going to be 0, 0, then 4 by 0, 0, 4 by this other 0, 0, 4 by 4, that's 16. Wow, this is 160,000. This is wrong. So it's going to be what? Let's see, 40 by 40. This is going to be, you put a 0, this 0, right? Then you say 4 by 0 is 0, 4 by this is 16. So yes, it's actually going to be 40, and that is the square root of 1600. So here is your thing. Your solution would be 40, and that is going to be the positive value of thing. Okay, this is going to be the square root of 1600. Square root of 1600. And that we can just say P is equal to 40, okay? And that's the value which we're going to put here. And we are done. Now we're going to go to write the lengths. This question 5, which says write these lengths in order of size. So whenever they ask us for order of size, make sure everything is in the same form. So I can see one is meters, the other centimeters, the other millimeters, the other kilometers. That's haphazard. I should make all of them have the same units, and I can say let all of them be in millimeters, right? So meters to millimeters, I multiply by 1,000. So I'm going to say by 1,000, that means the comma will move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you are moving it. So it's going to be moved here. 1, then 2, it's going to be here. Then 3, it will be here. So there will be 30. So it's going to be 30 millimeters. Then here, the comma only moves once like this. So this is going to be 29 millimeters. And this is 32 millimeters. If you see them being similar like this, that means you're doing something correct. That's correct. Now here for kilometers, you first move it for 1,000, it will now be meters. Then you move it for another 1,000, it will now be millimeters. So we move it 6 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be here. Then 6. So 6 will give us 20. So it will be 20 millimeters. Now, which one is the order of size starting with the smallest? So starting with the smallest is this one, is the 20 millimeters, which is the kilometers. So you say 0.000, then 02 kilometers. Remember, when you're writing, you write the form which they had given you. Then the next one after 20 is 29, which is 2.9 centimeters. Then the next one is 30, which is 0.03 meters. And then the last one will be 32 millimeters. How good is that? This is going to be our solution, and we are done. Now we'll do the next question in the next video. Goodbye for now.